Hello everyone, hope you're all doing well. Gonna have a crossout video for us today, guys. Now in today's video, we are going to be going over this Raijin Catalina starter hover. Now the main reason I wanted to do this video today is because when the starter first came out, pretty much the first weapon that popped into my head was that, oh well, this is going to be really quite good with the Raijin, and that this might bring the Raijin back into the meta. Because for those who don't know, the starter module is just an increase to charge time, so it's kind of like a reload module for charge weapons, and the Raijin has quite a long charge, so this is a pretty huge bump in its overall DPS. As for the Raijin, for those who don't know anything about the weapon, basically this was the original overpowered, like, full fusion elephant, if you want to take it that way. It was incredibly broken when it first released, and the developers have nerfed it probably like 4 or 5 times since then. They've nerfed its charge time, its damage, pretty much anything that they can to bring it somewhat balanced. And yeah, it's kind of out of the meta at low power score crossout currently, mostly because there's just better weapons. So most people will run like the Four Fusions Elephants or three Cicadas on a build because they just do what the Raijin does more reliably since the nerfs. But you can now pair the Raijin with the new starter module, like I said, for a really big buff in its overall DPS. We've also changed this build from the exhibition a little bit just to make it sort of in line with the current meta. So the original had a Jackie, which I got rid of. We've paired it with a flywheel just because the Raijin is a charging weapon and a reloaded weapon. So this is going to give it a huge bump in its DPS as well as the starter. And then we've got it on a 10-second cloak. And this is it's a lot of build, to be honest, for only 9,000 power score. We've got a really good gun that hits really hard. We've got a Catalina, which is perfect for the Raijin because it's a heavy damage epic weapon, so you get your stacks incredibly easier. So we're gonna incredibly easy. So when we do get a full stacks, we're gonna be hitting people even harder. We get really good mobility. We got pretty good durability, a reload module, a charge module, and a 10-second cloak, all for 9,000 power score with 5 hovers. That's really really solid. Most builds at 9,000 power score will not have a cloak or a verifier or anything like that. So I'm expecting this to be very very strong. I figured we would run it in the usual 20 minutes or so now of PvP. I do apologize for any of the guys on the enemy team. This is probably going to be overpowered because, well, it's kind of just one of those weapons. When you get overpowered legendary or overpowered epics or overpowered 6 energy legendaries like the cicadas and the tritons, the elephants, the Raijin, they're not really meant for balance. They're kind of just meant for bullying like newer players. I actually have quite a theory whereby I think most of the Battle for Uraniums, the devs keep them at like 9 or 10,000 power score just because these weapons are very viable at that power score, and it's just to feel like experienced guys to just punch down essentially. But anyway, we'll jump into the usual 20 minutes or so of PvP now, guys, just to give us a proper test out, and I hope you all enjoy. I swear, the fact that you can get all of this on a 9,000 power score build is ridiculous. Like, Catalina, great gun, great damage, great mobility, starter, flywheel, cloak. How much more do you want at that point? Jesus Christ. Yeah, I wouldn't peek a Raijin, mate. Ooh, that was painful. Can we bridge someone? Apparently not. Whatever, I'll just go up top. Mate, okay. Don't worry about me, mate. I'm not even here. Just trying to hit his guns. Yeah, he didn't drop me. Come on, just push me. Thank you. That wasn't very good, Lou. Two for two, let's go. Yeah, I feel like I should apologize to my enemies for me running this build. Because it's just bullying, basically. Like, creations like this. Overpowered epics are just... They really shouldn't be allowed in Crossout. It's not a bot. Yeah. Why are they all down there? Why are you all down here, lads? Oh, right. Hello. There's no one at the bridge, no. We can just take out his gun, so we do so much damage, we can just overpower the shoot-throughs of the... Yeah, they do so much damage, you can just go straight through Tritons. And now we just get our stacks off the player, so... He's basically just feeding us. So when his teammates come around, this should really suck. Trying to help me. That was a terrible shot. I think I still took a gun off something I wasn't even aiming for. Nope, I suck. Okay, Bastion. Actually, a Pandora on this thing might be worth it now I think about it. I think the only risk of like losing in this weapon, or losing with this build, is running out of ammo. Where are you? How did that miss? It's gonna take a while to kill me with that, mate. Oh, this is busted. I suppose it's a good thing that the Battle for Uranium this week involves mechs. Because I think if not, you probably see quite a lot of these things. And they're not very well balanced, to be honest. Although, let's be honest, what in Battle for Uranium is balanced these days? I think they keep it at 9 or 10,000 power score, just so people can abuse, like, the overpowered epics. Which, yeah, good shot, Lou. Or the overpowered, like, six energy legendaries that they bring into the game all the time. It's not a coincidence, let's put it that way. Oh, that was a juicy hit. There, that was shit. That wasn't. I'm gonna get out of here. 6 stacks of it already. Oh, goodbye. Damn it. Let's get a back shot on this guy then with 7 stacks. Yep, he's pretty much done. Oh, the projectile speed is so bad when you single shot it. Oh, there's quite a few of them over here actually. Okay, right, we'll do a couple more then, because we should have plenty of footage by then. But putting the starter module basically brings this gun back, essentially, to how it used to be. It's definitely worth swapping out for like a Jackie or something. It's just a huge boost in your DPS, putting a starter module on. Hey. Easy on now, lads. I'm a coming. Kaboom! Mate, I could have just shot him. Oh, there's a pop. Let's go. 7 stacks, a minute 20 in. Terrible shot. Always shoot the hovers if you have the opportunity. They're squishier and they can run away easier. What are you shooting at me for? I think you've got bigger problems. Alright, we'll call this last game then. But yeah, the Raijin with the starter module is very, very strong, as you can see. And I absolutely hate it. Because overpowered epics are some of the most unfair weapons in the game. Probably the most unfair weapon in the game. The only reason it feels like the Raijin and the Elephant and stuff like that were brought into Crossout is just for people to, well, essentially just bully newer players. Why do I feel like there's someone on my left? Hello, cat. What are you doing? I knew it! I can just shoot the guns on this thing. Oh, miss, you know, whatever works. Jesus Christ, guys, what are you up to? Yeah, that seems balanced, doesn't it? Yes, turn around. There we go. There's your back cover. Okay, and that is it for the Raijin Catalina hover. This thing definitely feels overpowered again, basically. It was never bad, to be honest, like I said, but it was just better weapons like the elephants in the game to use. But I think now, if you don't have elephants or cicadas, you could definitely use like a Raijin hover at Battlefield Uranium, low power score, whatever you want to call it, and it will do probably just as well, in my opinion, because it's really good with the starter that the damage, the range, the reliability, the perk on the card, it just all works together pretty much perfectly, if I'm honest. So yeah, thank you all for watching, guys. Hope you all enjoyed the video, and I will catch you in tomorrow's.